Hello, hello. Twin Force Fusion, and I finally installed, I would say at least a week ago, the EcoPower intake pipe and charger pipe. What you see not painted is the intake pipe, and what it's painted, it's the charger pipe, and you don't see because it's way on the bottom. Um, in a minute I'll start it up and I'll make you hear. It does really change the sound. And on another video, I'll show you the OEM piping. It's ridiculous, stupid made. There's a lot of sound tubes left and right, and squares and rectangles and whatever. It was not made for performance-wise. It was made for, I guess, packaging and silencing. So as you can see, I have already the Braille battery all tucked in the back there. So that's a good 11, 12 pounds lighter. You got the Stida kit. If you notice, there's some gold tape I purchased. It's called a Mitsumusho. It's real gold, like there's gold in it. It's the Defleca gold, if you know the DEI. I bought Mitsumusho because you get 5 extra feet for the same price as the EI. It's not cheap, by the way. And speaking of price, the EcoPower, it's not cheap either. The charger pipes are $550 US, and the intake pipes are $350 US. And it would take you a good solid, I would say, 5 hours to install. You need to remove the bumper, the passenger headlight. I mean, there's a lot of work involved, but the end result is very good. Now, if you're a guy who likes to have everything match color and its car show is important, buy already paint. I got a charger pipe back then, just satin black, but I could care less because at the end of the day, what you don't see, a lot of the bottom charger pipe has a lot of goldy fleck wrap. And don't forget, you put that goldy fleck where there's a source of heat that hits it. So basically, you deflect the heat, but you don't want to trap the heat inside. As you can see, there's this black satin pipe between the intake pipes has only gold on one side. That's the one that is for the diverter valve or the blowout valve. And there's a little, you could see in the back here, I don't know, behind that intake pipe, there is some deflect gold also. Only a few pipes that I completely wrapped. This pipe below for the first cone on the bottom, because in front there's a radiator and right in the back is the engine. So I wrapped it. And on the bottom, there's a few for the intercooler. It's wrapped also because it's engine one side and the radiator on the other side. But you want to put the tape to deflect. You look at my cold air box or just the air box. There is some gold on this side, a little bit on the bottom, but on the other side, there's none. On the other side, as you can see, there's none on this side because there's no heat source on it. So I'm gonna go start the car. It does change the sound, so you'll hear. And don't forget, I do not have a blowout valve. It's a diverter valve, but it does make a blowout sound a bit. So if you have a Stida blowout valve or a Bomba, it's probably going to be a loud. Just hold on for a minute. Get the key. It does change the sound. Another important note that I forgot to mention, even if these intake charger has all the PCV valve stuff, whatever, you'll do get a code. I think it's P0420 from memory. You'll see it's a PC valve. Is it P0 or P0D or whatever? It's. You'll say leaky PCV valve, whatever. So if you have access to somebody who has a programmer or a fancy Snap-on OBD2, whatever, you could physically remove that code. So it's not leaking. It's just the pipes are making the system read it different. So that's about it. Like I said, it's you really have to be serious, maybe for car show wise, performance wise, to install the EcoPower tubes because they are expensive. And but I'm sure I'll prove it on the dyno that it makes power. But right now we're right in the middle of heat wave, and it's today's like 43 degrees Celsius with the humidex. So that's it. That's all. And if you have questions, well, I'll try to answer them. Bye. Thank you.